So Roger, talk about what the role of brands is going to be. You said that really the major players and the winners are going to be actually the older established companies.
I think as we go into the second phase of social networking, the thing is we're going to move from the establishment of social networks to the leveraging of the ones that have been established. So in my view, Facebook has won, and there are lesser winners. Yelp and Skype and Twitter and LinkedIn are all smaller but still very successful. I don't think we're going to see new social networks from here. What you're going to see is marketers coming in and leveraging what social networks do that's never been possible before, which is to create, to relate your purchase behavior and your interests to the rest of your life in a way that's both far more dynamic and I think far more useful than it ever was before. And I think the notion that, you know, you can bring word of mouth directly into your marketing program using social networks is, you know, that to me that feels like a holy grail, and that you get the benefits not only of direct spending but the indirect social behavior of the people who like your products and use them. In my mind, the thing that comes after this, which is particularly exciting, is that the next level of development on the internet will focus on a software language called HTML5, which will give marketers the ability to be far more creative in their, not only their marketing messages, but frankly in everything that they do. That I think we're going to bring production values to the web, television level production values, in a way we've never seen before. And I think it's going to require a big adjustment in people's thinking, because they're used to the web being a source of commoditization and a source of frustration from a brand building point of view. And I literally think that the pendulum has moved off of commoditization and may bring us to a point where the production values of the web, people are going to look back and wonder, wow, how could you have ever dealt with the really barbaric stuff we have now? Because you're going to have things that are just genuinely useful, that are on people's bodies when they, you know, on their phone and therefore on their body when they want to transact, when they want to learn, when they want.
So utility will be the marketing message.
I think utility will be one, but I think you're going to also have fun and just relevance. I just think it's this whole notion that you're going to be able to reach people doing the things that they value most.
So if you had to summarize, where do you think, how will you define consumers' connection with brands? Where will brand connection and resonance come from?
I believe that what brands need to recognize is that the technology has moved content from fixed things like books or movie theaters or televisions to devices that you wear and that you have in your purse and that are with you at those moments in time when you can't expect a television or a computer to be there. And it turns out that there's an enormous overlap between the moments that you have a smartphone and the moments when you're transacting. And so I just think that you're going to be able to have a level of connection with consumers that was never possible before. And remarkably, I think it'll be very inexpensive relative to what people have done historically. That HTML5 will be much cheaper to develop in, and particularly at the beginning when just doing something different will get you attention. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You know, you may not be able to measure stuff at the beginning, but the impact is going to be so big you probably won't care. And I don't know what things are going to work. I didn't expect the Old Spice guy to be such a remarkable success. But any marketer who isn't looking for a way to get their own version of that, you know, just isn't paying attention. This is, you know, after 15 years of relentlessly commoditizing every form of content, technology is now going the other way. And now it's going to try to differentiate every form of content. The money has switched sides. It's going away from the Google way of doing things and going towards a new way. And I, for one, I think this is really exciting. I mean, I'm involved in a lot of media companies, and this is fun, right? I mean, we don't know what the answer is, but I know the answer is a lot better than the one we've had for the last 15 years.